Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment, and today home to the Isleta, New Mexico Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Old Dominion Monarchs offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Here's the pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Kansas State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. They lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires it incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Blasted as he lets it go. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the boot, looking for his man. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Wants to throw. It's Kennedy. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. They go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Off play action. He lobs one high down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Monarchs in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Monarchs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop him again on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Monarchs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on! Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed in the middle. It's Etienne. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Punt is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires left. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Monarchs will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Dropping back, it's Kennedy. Fires to the wideout. Rolls it in. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Kansas State quick to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got him.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Makes the quick grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics for him.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop him.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the... Touchdown, Kansas State. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback size, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse.
You know, quarterbacks practice ball security as well throughout the week, and he has to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball. He knows this defense is trying to rip it out. They're trying to get a hat on the football. He's lucky that he was able to recover his own fumble there.
The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
To the air, it's Kennedy. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Old Dominion. Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll keep it himself.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against a different defense.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kansas State pushing the pace. Looking to pass. It's Kennedy. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
The screen, and watch out. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. The Monarchs are marching down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Send the tight end in motion.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Right down the middle. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to throw, it's Kennedy. Snags it on the right. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Porter. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Tries to get it on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Off the RPO, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Monarchs want to move quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Throws for the tight end. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Monarchs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. A little over 20 seconds to play in the half as they take it on 1st and 10. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Gets rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. You put these 2 programs together given the seasons they had, and we figured we might get a notable first half in this New Mexico Bowl. And these 2 defenses have shown uncommon discipline through 2 quarters, especially the D-backs. They've kept to their assignments, covering those receivers like cheap suits. Certainly not the fashionable wardrobe old KC wears here in studio. Anyway, yes, the passing game. Be better. How's that for a breakdown? With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Mexico Bowl.
And the Monarchs will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Kennedy. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Kansas State quick to the line.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to swing it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Here comes the heat. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Takes it on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, ODU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Oh, they're after him. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering his shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. They'll run play action. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back.
Going for it all. Snags it inside the 20. just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. The give on the option. Powers through the defender. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. He'll pull it on the read. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Trailing, and the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The inside handoff. Sweet cut there. And they're able to get him down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the air, it's Kennedy. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And man, this offense just searching for some way to climb back and get back into this game. They're down by 1,000, and it's not looking good. And you can't even protect your quarterback on 3rd down. Like, everything going the other direction.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires complete on the crosser. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Monarchs will have it 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
The Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Good enough for a 1st down.
From the gun, running back on the move. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll go right back to the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got it! Touchdown, Monarchs! And the punishment has been extended.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinpoint accurate, making good decisions, and they're dealing with a wide receiving group that has a lot of speed and some burners on the perimeter. They might want to think about playing some more zone coverage moving forward. That's now 3 passing TDs they've allowed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zips it out to his man. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll try the run. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. Looking downfield, it's Kennedy. Lost one deep down the right side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Past the first down marker and still running. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
First down for the offense.
They're going to ride this running back. Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26. And the Monarchs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Direct snap. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Kennedy. Finds a tight end down the gut. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, this They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Looking to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Monarchs will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll return it from the 50. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. To throw, it's Kennedy. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grabs it in the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. With the clock running, this should be the final play. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.